What's up, gamers? Welcome to the show where I keep you guys updated on the latest in gaming news. But before we get into today's gaming news, let's take a look at today's clip of the day.
Clip of the day.
This is the real general.
So yeah, that was our clip of the day for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but now let's get into our first piece of gaming news of the day, and it's coming from Overwatch, and it's not a game update or more information on the game itself, but it's that Blizzard has had to remove a character pose from the game because some guy over on the Battle.net forums was complaining that the pose degraded the character into a sex symbol. Now, the character that we're talking about is Tracer, and this is the pose that the guy on the forums was complaining about. And basically, when he saw this pose, he went straight to the forums and complaining that this pose was out of character for Tracer, and that it reduced her to another bland female sex symbol. And he also brought up that his daughter watches trailers from Overwatch, and that she's going to be growing up with these characters, and that he doesn't want her to be subjected to thinking that females are just symbols of sex. Like, are you serious? And then after 11 pages of discussion and 3 days later, Jeff Kaplan, who is the head game director for Overwatch, replied saying that they're going to remove the pose. Now, Jeff Kaplan did go on to further say that the pose wasn't being removed purely from just this one person taking issue with it, and that they were already having second thoughts about the pose before this, but it does seem very influenced by this one person's take on the pose. Now, I'm not blaming Blizzard or Jeff Kaplan for the decision, because from a business standpoint, I can sort of see why they did it, but the thing that gets me riled up is that they shouldn't have to remove it. Like, one, who even cares about the pose? Like, really? Like, who cares? And two, this was most likely Blizzard's intentions for the character of Tracer. Like, Blizzard is known for putting a lot of time and effort in creating their characters and giving them a backstory, and then we've got overly feminist protectors who have some ridiculous view on life complaining that this pose degrades the perception of women, which then changes Blizzard's original intentions for the character, which is honestly beyond frustrating, and a lot of people are actually pretty upset that Blizzard decided to remove the pose because of this. And what do you guys think about this whole thing? Do you guys think that Blizzard should have removed it, or do you think it should still be in the game? Let's get a discussion going down in the comment section. I'm really curious as to what you guys think about this whole thing. But now let's get into our next piece of gaming news of the day, and it's that DICE has released some more footage of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. The video goes for about 3 minutes, and it's actually a developer diary, but what's cool about it is that we actually get to see some extra gameplay from the video. The video focuses more specifically on the environment and the narrative, and shows us some different areas of the city, as well as the dynamic time of the day feature that's in the game. Now, Mirror's Edge Catalyst comes out on the PC, PS4, and Xbox One on May the 24th, and if you guys want to see the video that I just spoke about, it will be down in the description below. But now let's get into our next piece of gaming news of the day, and it's that Left 4 Dead 2 is now available on the Xbox One through backwards compatibility. Xbox Live's Major Nelson broke the news earlier today over Twitter, so now you can grab Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox One through backwards compatibility. He also announced that Halo Wars, Soul Calibur 2, and The King of Fighters 98 have also been brought to the Xbox One as well. But that's it for that quick piece of news, and now onto our next news report, and it's that Activision has announced that the next DLC, which is the third map pack for Black Ops 3, will be revealed on Thursday the 31st of March. We haven't been told how they're going to reveal it, but it's more than likely going to be through a video that they'll post to the Call of Duty YouTube channel, where we'll get a more specific date and what's actually going to be involved in the next piece of DLC for Black Ops 3. Probably microtransactions. But anyway, now let's get into our final news report for today's show. And if you didn't already know, the guys over at Psyonix teased that basketball was coming to Rocket League earlier in the month. They showed us a few screenshots, but they didn't mention when we're actually going to be seeing it in the game. Well, that was until today, because the guys over at Rocket League revealed that it'll be coming out in April. We don't know when in April, but we do know that it is coming sometime in April, which is really awesome news. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's gaming news. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and stay gaming. Has revealed that Rockstar originally had plans for setting the next GTA in Tokyo, and apparently had even sent part of the dev team over to Tokyo to scout the city. But apparently after the trip to Tokyo, the team decided to scrap the idea for a number